Hello everybody, welcome back. Can we talk? I mean, can we just be honest with each other? New Year's resolutions don't work. And mine is over. So today we are going to make a chocolate peanut butter cheesecake in the Instant Pot. So let's make it happen. Okay, a good indulgent cheesecake starts with a good indulgent crust. So we're simply going to take 15 of these little round delicious Oreo cookies and put them in our Vitamix. If you have a food processor, that'll work also. We're going to just give this a little pulse and we're going to make a little crust out of that. It doesn't get easier than that. All right, that goes in a bowl. That delicious Oreo cookie crumble, 3 tablespoons of melted butter in the bowl. And we're simply just going to mix this all together to make our crust. All right, I don't have a springform pan, so I'm going to use this. It's from Fat Daddy-O's. You can get these on Amazon. It's just a little guy, but this cake is so rich and so indulgent that you're only going to need a small slice and you're going to love it. So I'm going to go ahead. First thing I do is I put a piece of parchment paper in the bottom. We don't want nothing to stick. And then I'm going to give it a little spray. Coat the sides, coat it all. And then we're just going to take our crust and pour it into our little pan. Now, once we get that down, we're just going to press this down. I like to take a glass and really get this pressed down. Once you get this pressed in, some of the crust is going to start coming up the side, and that's exactly what we're looking for this delicious Oreo crust. All right, once you get the crust done, we're going to go ahead and pop this into the freezer just for a few minutes while we're working on the other stuff. Okay, we got our crust going in the freezer, and now we're going to work on our filling. So get yourself one of these guys here. This is the KitchenAid greatest invention ever made. I'm going to go ahead and put all this stuff in the pool, get it going. I'm going to list the ingredients, so I'm not going to exactly tell you measurements, but first we're going to start off with a little brown sugar. There's a little sugar in here, and there's a little flour in there, and we're going right into the pool. 1 package of cream cheese. Make sure that stuff is at room temperature. It mixes up a lot better when it's at room temperature. We're going to put in a little sour cream. Okay. Let's get this over here. I got 1 egg going in to the pool. 1 egg. Okay. I'm going to go with some vanilla. You know, a lot of people like to mix these ingredients one thing at a time. I say just put it all in there and get it going. It's all going to end up the same way anyway. And then I go in with some melted dark chocolate chips. I'm going to go in with a little cocoa powder. Go in with that. And then I'm going to go ahead and get this locker in place. Start it off on low and just get that mixing up. Make sure that it's nice and creamy for our cheesecake. Just goes right into the old pot. We are not building a rocket here. Just making cheesecake. Doing a lot of recipes. We got some interesting stuff coming up next month. If you want to stay tuned for. All right, here we go. We're just gonna even this out. Look at that, beautiful, right? And this is going to go back into the freezer while we make our peanut butter cheesecake to go on top of the chocolate. All right, we got the first layer in the freezer, chilling out. And we're happy because we're making cheesecake, right? And it's got to make you happy because it makes me happy. So now we're going to work on the peanut butter. So again, we're going to go in to the bowl with the cream cheese. This time, we're going to add a little bit of heavy cream. Not too much. And a little bit of peanut butter. I know I'm not giving you measurements because I'm going to go ahead and link that below and probably even show it right here on the screen. for y'all. Okay? Let's just get this cooking. Okay? Get that going. A little bit of vanilla. Oh yeah, he measures the vanilla. I don't know. Just getting this stuff going. I have egg. I'm gonna add some sugar here. There's no flour in there. That'll thicken her up a little bit, huh? You're not gonna ruin this. I mean, you just make it the way you want. You want to put a little extra something in there, put a little extra. You don't want a little bit, you want less peanut butter, put less peanut butter. I love peanut butter though. Look at this. I don't know if you can see. Look at that. Look how beautiful that's going. And then I just go in with some dark chocolate chips, you know. Maybe about that much. If you like a little more, go ahead and lock this down, get it going on low, just to give that a final spin-a-rama. Now what? You guessed it. It goes on top of the other layer. Listen. A lot of times I do some quick cooks, okay? I do some quick and easy things. This isn't one of them, okay? It's easy. Oh, it's easy. Anybody can do this. Trust me. It's just not going to be quick. This one has different steps. It's got different layers of flavor. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it in the Instant Pot. And I know you're going to want to dig into it, but we're going to have to refrigerate it for a while. But once you get through this, you aren't going to believe what you have. So, you got a layer of chocolate. Now you got a layer of peanut butter. By some stroke of genius, or some stroke of luck probably is more like it, we're going to have just the right amount going in here. Now when you cook this cheesecake, it's not like a regular cake. It's not going to rise. So you could fill this baby all the way to the top if you want. And there you go. It's time. It's time to make it. Are you getting excited? I'm getting excited. You can thank Alyssa for this because she said, Uncle D, how about some desserts? So that's why we're making this chocolate peanut butter cheesecake in the Instant Pot. So I got my Instant Pot over here, as you can see, and I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 cup of water in the Instant Pot just for the stick. Give it a little wrap. Just wrap it up. Little tin foil. I set it on my trivet, and then we slowly lower it down into the Instant Pot. Make sure you have it to sealing, not venting. And you're gonna go down here and hit pressure cook, and we're gonna go up. Not to 10, not to 20, not to 30, not to 40 minutes, but we're gonna go all the way up to 60 minutes. That's right, and it's gonna be delicious. The greatest thing about the Instant Pot is this part, it's like a set it and forget it type thing. There's no preheating of it. You just set it for 60 minutes. When you hear that beeping, that means it's working. So it's gonna come to pressure, then it's gonna count down, and then you're gonna do a nice little steam release, and then we're gonna have some delicious cheesecake. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Alright, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. We got our cheesecake. What you want to do is you want to take a cup, because this thing's got the false bottom, okay? We're just going to go ahead and slide the pan right off. Okay, everybody, it is the next day. We need to make a delicious ganache to put on top of our chocolate peanut butter cheesecake. So, I just got about 1/3 of a cup of heavy cream, and I'm gonna pour in about 6 ounces of chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips, whatever kind of chips you like. I pop it into the microwave, and I'm gonna give it 30 seconds. Then we're gonna stir. We'll give it 30 seconds, and we'll stir. All right, that's 30 seconds. I'm gonna give it a stir. Now, I like to do this in these type of dishes. I don't even know what you call them, but they got the little pour spout, because when this is done, I'm gonna pour this all over top of our delicious cheesecake. It does not hurt to go in with a little bit of butter, because butter makes everything taste better. And it'll also give this ganache a shiny sheen. A shiny sheen. It's a fancy cooking term. Shiny sheen. So it looks like 30 seconds in the microwave did it. So I don't know if you can get in here. You see how it's starting to shine and shimmer? That's what you want, because you want this ganache to look as delicious as it tastes. It's a very simple thing. You're just gonna pour it on top. I like to go right in the middle. Kind of swirl it around. Just let it do its thing. And I like when it just kind of starts to run right down the edges. Right here of the cheesecake. We can take our spoon and just do a little swirly technique, and that'll get it going. Here it comes. It's like a little waterfall. I want to eat it right now, but we need to show patience. Back into the fridge. Not a long time, just for a little bit, and then we'll plate it up. It's time. The cheesecake is ready. So we're gonna go ahead in here. We're gonna take a slice. It always makes me a little nervous after making the lava cake, because you never really know what you're gonna get. Make sure I get all the way through that Oreo cookie crust. Let's see what we have. Get a nice. Chocolate, peanut butter, or all right, you know the rules. One bite. Got a little ganache, a little peanut butter. Peanut butter's good. It's real good. Let's try the chocolate part. Very rich. Good dessert. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.